Hi guys, this network. Hey guys, this network. Mamukase, mukai, nasi muri kuparidzirwa nazo zizuva. I'm not much of a religious person, guys. I'm not much of a religious person, but I know God, and I know how humans operate. So, what I'm saying is internal knowledge that I decided to take in and keep. Remember, what you say and what you go through and what you read. There's a time where you have to process everything that you've said to yourself and done to yourself and see and seen and say, this I'll keep, this I'll let it go. It's a very healthy habit, especially after every month or even every day. When you go over your day, you pick it up, there's some shit that happened during the day. And good stuff and bad stuff, you can literally choose what you keep and what you don't keep. So don't worry about that. That is something that you can control. It's a gift that we were given to be able to control our feelings. This is why you are mad about some things and you're not mad about some things. People don't understand. People don't understand why you're not mad about this. Say and you just look at it and say, this is beneath me. Then you walk away. Then there's some things that you'll be like, you know what, I'm going to take this, I'm going to handle this. Sometimes it's not even worth it. Like, right, we're talking about happiness. How I managed to find my own happiness. I had issues. Now I've got serious depression issues, guys. Thank you, Poera. And I actually needed this. This man helped me understand. Oh, man. This man helped me understand kuti zuva uchiona zvawakaita soka, you see how you are right now, the way you are, what you are wearing, that little nice cute necklace you never take off, this nice wig, everything that you are today is based on the decision that you made yesterday. Everything that you are, the person you're married to, the children you have, their names, their clothes, the job that you have, nothing is by accident. It is choices that you make. So the minute you understand the power of choice and what it can do for you, and the power of the tongue and what it can do for you, you are safe. Human beings, everyone from the gutter, the person who is staying in Mu Cave right now, at Mubaku, to the person who's staying at the Empire State Building, everyone under the sun has the ability to create, despite the circumstances. If you don't like your circumstances, change them. If you can't change your circumstances, make them. Even if it means you have to make believe in your head for the sake of sanity, do it. Now, if we are all blessed with the ability to create, or picture yourself as a person on top of a big escalator or big excavator, those big mines, those big mining trucks, and you are the small piece on top like this. Imagine those big machines that can bring down a building, or those big compressors that can go into the earth. You know, those huge things that are as big as a house. But only one man is on top, pressing buttons and controlling that thing. Understand this? Only one man. That big, I don't know, what's the name of that guys? Those guys that are watching. They're these big trucks that are as big as a building. Really huge. They go into the earth, they go mining, they break buildings, those huge, what are they called? Hello, Dubi, how are you? Good morning, Eve, how are you? I'm looking for that name. Because you know what? Why I always block these Arabs is they take screenshots and then they use it on their profiles to say, I was doing my live today. This is, hey baby, how are you? Sorry I couldn't answer your call. I was doing my live today. Then I saw one chat, then they send the screenshots. Like, this is the real Zua that I'm talking to. You know? Excavators. So I always block my Arab because they're not translation. Yeah, unless my excavators. Now imagine that huge excavator. And then there's a small man on top of it, controlling it, and then he breaks this building. Then he controls it again. Then he digs a hole on earth. Then he controls it again. And then he demolishes the skyscraper. All from just doing this. All from just doing this. Yes? That is your brain. Your brain has power to create anything. Your brain has power to go for the wildest imagination. If you can think of it, you can hold it in your hand. If you can think of it, you can hold it in your hand. If you can think of it, you can see it. Nothing, there are no coincidences, there are no accidents. Everything happens for a reason. Right now, I'm thinking of Oprah and drinking tea with her. You are not thinking of Oprah and drinking tea with her. You are thinking of that new Bentley and the doors and the what. But I'm not thinking about this. I'll never get a Bentley because I never thought of it. And you will never meet Oprah because you never thought of it. But if you can think of it, it's yours. That's it. So and that's the brain. And it all comes from the brain. If you can control your brain, it will take you to places that you wouldn't even believe that you will eventually get there. Why I say this is, remember, everything that happens to you is your choice. It's your fault. It is your responsibility. Do not try and play victim. Because the minute you act like a victim, people are going to treat you like a victim. And victims really don't get happiness because they are victims. You have to start acting like a survivor. There are things that you cannot control in your life. Yes? Don't worry about those things. Don't worry about them because they're not yours. Whoever is worried about a cheating spouse, a problematic spouse, a spouse who overspends, a what, that is your choice. You can choose to get out of that spouse's life. Despite responsibilities, mama, you can walk out because I'm not sure right? A lot of people complain about, I hate my job. You made that choice to go into that job. I hate my colleague. You made that choice to stay in that environment and you keep going back there to stay in that environment. You worry about my husband. You chose to marry that person. You worry about the wife. You chose to marry that wife. So now the power of your choices is very important because the choices you're going to make today, you might not see the results today, but you'll see them later. So imagine knowing that everything that you are thinking will manifest. Everything that you are thinking, if you're thinking hate right now, it will manifest. If you speak gossip right now, it will manifest. If you speak lies, if you slander, if you hate, if you gossip, anything that comes out of your mouth will manifest. Shouldn't you watch what you say? So if you speak of happiness, it will manifest. You have the ability to create. You created your circumstances right now. You created this house to make it look like this. It's your creation right now. Your son looks like this. Your hairstyle looks like this because you are creating. You wake up in the morning, you make choices. So you create with your choices. So if you are able to create something, you are able to stop creating it and create something else. The minute you understand your inner peace is the day that you'll be happy. So do not expect the next person to make you happy. When they are on this earth, they are waiting to make themselves happy. They have choices that they make. They can tell their health, be good, behave yourself. You can tell your health that. You can go inside your head and say, earlier on before the video stopped, the other video, I was saying that you have the ability to control your health. You have the ability to control your weight. You have the ability to control anything. If you speak to it, you speak to your body. If you can speak to a child to go and take Chikorobocho and go. If you can speak to your husband to go and fetch that and happen and bring it back, it can happen. If you can speak to your contractor and say, don't make this building like this, make it like this. So if you can speak, you take this speaking ability very lightly. You don't understand the power that you have. If you can speak about somebody, they come back and beat you up because wanyea nemakua. If you are able to speak your world into reality, what can stop you from speaking to yourself or knowing how to behave? You can talk to yourself to say you are a happy person. You declare yourself to say you are a happy person. You are a peaceful person. Zuba, it's not worth it. Let's go. When you speak to yourself, you listen to yourself. Regardless of whatever you're saying, you listen to yourself. So if you have the power to talk to this person and make them happy, if I have the power to talk to people, this man looked at me and said, Zuva, you have a power to speak to people and people listen to you. You speak with so much eloquence. I listen to your live videos and everything. If you have the power to declare happiness in people's lives, and you have the power to save marriages, you have the power to bring up someone's self-esteem to be here when it was here. You have the power to make you happy. You just have to see yourself as a person who's worth it. Go inside you. He literally said, go inside you. Picture a dark space and a light here, and go inside you and say, you are happy, Zoa. You are a happy person. You make other people happy because happiness is a pre-installed something that's inside you. It's a pre-installed force and a feeling that's inside you. You project it and you give it to people. You expect people to give you back happiness. This is why you are depressed. When you don't get what you put out, that's where your problem is. This is why you're not happy. This is why you're depressed. When you make people happy, you expect people to make you happy. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, Suva. It doesn't work like that. Let that feeling go. If you have the power to make another person happy, to say something to another person. So this is applying to me, and I know it's applying to you too. If you have the power to make your husband happy, to make your friend happy, to make your sister happy, your colleague happy, your Facebook friends happy, and they don't give you back that happiness, you shut down because you're going on about it the wrong way. Happiness is not meant for it to come back. No. As you create happiness, you create yourself. I was able to create happiness on my Facebook because my Facebook is all about happy, happy, happy. Once in a while, I slip up and I say shit. But basically, it's a happy page. So if I'm able to make people happy, happiness is inside me. I just have to apply this happiness to myself. So I don't need the next person to make me happy. This is why I say, you cannot say I'm not happy because my husband is doing this. You cannot say I'm not happy because my wife, my child, my mom-in-law, my colleague is doing this. You cannot base your happiness on other people. I want you guys to share this video. And because there are some people that I'm looking for. I know they're sleeping, but if you share and they see, and thanks for inspiring us. What a way to start off a day. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. So, like I'm saying, if you are able to see happiness or feel happiness or express happiness, you're able to make yourself happy. Inner peace, like I said earlier on, is the ability to not let the next person's actions affect you inside. So you can't say, I'm not happy because my husband this. You can't say, I'm not happy because my wife this. Happiness is an internal thing that has to come from inside. If you're able to create something, you are able to divert your energy to it. And you're able to forget the bad things. You have the ability to choose if you're going to be happy or you're going to be sad. But most of us make a mistake of choosing this based on what the external world is saying, is feeling, is watching, and all. When something happens, when a child falls down, if a child falls down like this, if he looks at people, you'll be able to determine if he's going to cry or not. Have you noticed that when a child falls, we say, sometimes, act like it's natural. Then the child wakes up and the child plays. But then the child decided at that moment, because if you keep looking at the child and say, oh, the child is going to start crying. We always do this. When a child falls down, why do you say msamtarisi? Why do we say that? We say msamtarisi. Why? Because the child's going to decide how he's going to react based on what people say. Right? Now, if you are caught up in a situation and no one is looking, do you know that you'll be so cool and calm? Let's just say you're caught up in a situation. Let's say something happens to you, someone bumps your car and all that jazz, and your friends are not in the car. The way you handle situations in the eyes of people and the way you compared to the way you handle situations on your own are two different things. So the pressure we create of creating the environment, when a situation approaches us, we want to look at what the environment says so that we know how to react. It's very bad, you see, my friends. It's very bad. It's not healthy. Every time you're approached with a problem, internalize it. First, the first thing you do is to internalize it. Stop and look at it yourself before anyone else. You look at the problem, whatever problems that you guys have, whatever problem that you have, the first thing you do is to take it yourself. And look at this problem yourself. If you can solve it without announcing it. Dissolve that problem without announcing it. If you can't solve it and where you feel like you don't know how to think, wait on it. Wait on that problem. Wake up in the morning, talk to yourself about that problem. Think about it every day. Wake up in the morning, talk to it, pray about it. This is you, because you are the master of this body. You're the master of this life. You're the master of this house. Everything depends on you. So you don't really need, Naomi, come here. I have this problem. People, yeah, you must not be quiet when you've got a problem. You must speak about, First, internalize it. Study it. If you can't solve it by yourself immediately, you pray about it. You talk to yourself about it. When you wake up in the morning and you're meditating, going on about your day and everything, think about it. See how you can. You know, sometimes when you approach the problem, immediately you don't have like immediate results on how to fix this problem. Sometimes when you ask God or you ask yourself, how do I solve this? God, how do I solve this? God, there's this problem. God, this man is cheating. God, this man is cheating. This man is cheating. This wife is a problem. This child is a problem. This worker, this boss, this man is not coming. I don't have problems. I have problems. I don't have money enough. I want this. I want this. I want this. Before watanga kumanya kunodaidza vamwe vanhu vane maproblems avo, try and solve it yourself. Yourself. I don't have money. Pardon my school fees. Another cent. I don't have money. This man doesn't have money. What do I do? Oh, I need money for this, I need money for that, I need to start a business, what do I do? Within yourself, you can write this problem down. You write the problem down first. Trust me, when you look at it tomorrow, it won't be so hard and big and heavy and scary as it is now. You write your problem down. My husband is having an affair with That is the problem. My wife overspends. My wife doesn't like my mom. We have a problem. My husband doesn't want to accept my first child. My wife hates Manongo Musango. Whatever it is, write it down. Even on a small piece of paper. If you don't write it down, put it in here. But think about it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. If you don't come up with a solution, after that, still, and then you involve other people. Not to one problem, nasi. Friend, hey, you will not believe this. Friend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half of those people are happy that you're in that problem. Half the other half doesn't care. They don't. This is your problem. So the choice you made to spread it out, you are spreading negativity. What happens when you spread negativity? You bring negativity back. If you're worried about this person doesn't like you, or this particular type of people don't like you, you write it down. Ninki doesn't like me. You even write what you think they don't like about you. Because the more you talk about it, the less it begins. This is your job inside. By the time you get out there, what to approach the problem inside, you won't be so bitchy. You won't be, and this happens Uriwega, because remember I told you the way we behave in the eyes of people is not the same way we behave when we're by ourselves. So when you approach and handle this problem, Uriwega, by the time the people come, you kind of have a level head. You kind of know how you're going to handle this. It's easier. Unlike kushikirwa in a situation in front of people, you're going to react the way people expect you to react, or you're going to react to please the next person. And I studied this Pavakadzi. I don't know much about men. I'm not a man, but I noticed Pavakadzi. Tinechimwe chacho ichi sisterhood. Got a problem. Not a BP, no stroker. No stroker, you must not say, you must talk. You must say your problems. You must say your problems. Okay, got a problem, so no stroker. Not a BP, no offer. So talk to someone. Talk to someone. So talk to someone. Talk to someone. It's true. But only when you have faced your God and told him, Mari andicha goni, I have tried to solve this problem myself. It's my problem. I've tried to solve it myself. I can't. I'm now taking it. And be careful who you take your problems to as well. Because let me tell you something for free. If you come to me with bad news like, I got fired, in my head, mawara yesapera, arisisina mari, richatombozikama. I am adding negative energy on top of negative energy inside me, and you don't even know it. So be careful who you talk to your problems, who you talk to about your problems. Everybody knows this song. Not everyone is happy for your success. Not everybody likes you for who you are. No, we all know and sing the song. But you must fungi sisa. Why are you telling that person? They're not good. Listen, they don't have a pill to say, drink this, problem disappear. I know it makes you feel better talking to someone about it. But who? Who? If you ask a girl out, she goes straight to a friend. That is a very small problem. I'm not talking about that, but yes, it's true. They go to their friends. Tony is asking me out. I don't know, but what does Tony do? How much does he earn? The friend goes, it's not even nice. Don't even worry about that, Tony. No. So whatever it is, she didn't even give you a chance to think, okay, Tony is like this. Let me give this guy a chance. End up my friends again. Like I said, whenever you approach with something, before you run, trust yourself. You have an immense power that is inside you that can control your life. You need to trust yourself. The first thought that you think of is usually coming from the subconscious mind. So true. We magnify our problems by sharing them. Sometimes they are really not as bad as we think. Thank you, Auntie. You're right. Sometimes the more you talk about it, the bigger it becomes. Really, there are some problems that you are faced with that you're able to think of and just think them into being non-existent. We know this. But we don't trust ourselves. You trust a person, literally. You trust another person with your happiness. You trust another person to make decisions in your life. Some will say in defense, I just wanted to hear other people's take. Maybe inini handisikufunga zvakanaka. Makazviwanepi zvamunotaura izvo zvavasikana? Your brain is not better than my brain. My brain is not better than your brain. My brain is designed to work for me and me alone. Understand this. Your brain is designed to work for you and you alone. This is why your brain got you that car. This is why your brain got you that partner. This is why your brain got you these friends. This is why your friends are not my friends, because we don't share the same brain. We can share the same interests, but we don't share the same brain. We don't share the same life. If I wake up in the morning and say I want to divorce my husband, right now, I want to divorce my husband. It's a choice that I made. And you must watch what you say, because once you say that, it manifests. So if you say, this is what your pastors are always telling you. If you say you are happy, it manifests. If you say you are strong, it manifests. If you say you are peaceful, you like people, you are full of love, it manifests. And we will see it with the way you act. People are just messengers of who you are. People don't define who you are. So this is why when you come to me and call me Hure, that doesn't define me. It simply shows me what's going on in your head. That's it. It shows me the mind that you have. So when someone says something bad to you, it doesn't mean that it's true. It simply shows the person that they are inside. It shows what's going on in their head. Even though they are spreading rumors that are true. The fact that it's a rumor and they are spreading it, it shows the quality that's going on in their heads. You don't have to react to it. Mufunge. You don't have to react. Hanzina Chinai powerful. Yes. Okay, I need your friends to listen to this because I can only say this once. So I need you guys to share this video. I need you guys. You can then remove it from your timelines later. But it's important, the more you share it in the morning, and then you remove it from your timelines later, you get more people that can listen to this. Because I don't think tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up in the same spirit and share this message. You see? So they can watch this later. So you can tag your friends and all. And I want to hear what you guys have to, because I don't know everything, but I know something. But I know there's something that you know that I don't know. So you can come on the video and we can talk about it as well, because there's another third person listening and watching and learning. And I know most of you might talk mabasa. And you go America, vakurara, vanaku UK, kumafo vakarara, vari South Africa and Zimbabwe varikuenda kumabasa. So I know, I understand. This video will only be watched later. And what's the topic, Zuva? We're talking about happiness, baby. Miriam, it's very true. It's very true. It's jealousy. Yes, there are some people that are jealous. Because that are just natural underachievers. Progress. It's not jealousy. They're just godolicious like that. Because they are just natural underachievers that do not have anything good going on in them. I see jealousy, it's a weakness. Jealousy is something good is happening to someone and you don't want it to happen to them. You rather have it happen to you. Jealousy is, I think it's when you also want to be part of it and you also want it and it doesn't manifest, and then that is not jealousy. It's not jealousy. Cute. Cute puppy, cute puppy, cute puppy, here's a biscuit. You'll be like, you're not jealous of that dog. You can't be jealous of a dog. You're not a jealous person. You are an unhappy person. You have a weakness where you approach everything with a judgment, or you approach everything with a negative attitude. Do you see? Because nothing good is happening to you. So you don't know happiness. Because nothing good is coming your way. There's no one who is saying anything good about you. So good doesn't it's there, but yakakirwa, it's suppressed inside. You are full of gray, rainy, cloudy something. Your environment and your atmosphere, your ecosystem is raining right now inside you. So you are an unhappy person. You're not jealous. Understand this. You're not jealous. A lot of people want to quickly say, "Hi, God, hi, jealous, hi, jealous." Some people are not jealous, because I know jealous is when something good happens to someone and you want it for you and you can't get it. That's jealousy. What do you do when you see a nice puppy? Nice puppy, cute, little mouse, little cute rabbit, but you don't feel nothing for it. You don't even want to take a picture of it. That's not jealousy. That's gloom. That's blue when you're blue inside you. Kune vanhu vakadaro vasina anything. They're empty inside. And a lot of people that are like that, whenever something happens, they don't comment. They don't say anything. When we're jealous, let's say I buy a Bentley today. Jealous people will come and say, "Iure, ano kwirisa kwa America. This is why she's got money. Hi, wow, chikwereti. This is why she has a Bentley. Kwa niko asiri murume wake. This is why she's got a Bentley." Ndiro godo, where you refuse to just acknowledge hard work and let it go. Ndiro godero. They will see people dancing and happy and they're supposed to join in, but they can't. Jealous people will sit down and say, that's jealousy. And look away. These are strangers, entertainers. You don't owe them anything. They don't know you, so you have no reason to hate them. This is a puppy on the streets. There's no reason to hate it. But you just don't have that positivity towards that. There are people like that in our lives, Mufungi, whereby nothing good happens to them. And she talks like, marriage is not an achievement. Because it's not happening to her. She now sees it as a bad person, as a bad thing. Maybe she couldn't find somebody to marry her, or someone tried, or she's just unmarried, but she's not wife material and she doesn't want to accept it. So she makes people that are married feel bad about the marriage. Only after she has tried and failed, she comes around and says, marriage is shamsir. Don't stand here and act like marriage is shamsir. Marriage is a beautiful thing, by the way. If you marry the right person, it's a beautiful thing. And for someone to then come and say, after you've tried to get married, after 1 minute, 3, 4, 5, and then you know, this is never going to happen for me. You start seeing married people as people that made bad decisions in their lives. You know those people? That's jealousy. I told this, I'm just like, I don't want anything from this man. I don't want anything, because nothing good is happening to them. They have nothing good to say, because the positive energy is not active inside them. They can't give out positive energy. They can't clap their hands for you. They can't come here and share and say something nice, because there's nothing inside them. So understand these people and don't hate these people. They will say things, they will do things to you, they will take things away from you, but understand, it's not you, it's them. Because everything that we are doing is coming from inside. I'm talking to you today, this morning, this Friday morning. It's something that's coming from inside. Nobody made me do this. I have it inside and I'm bringing it out. So whatever it is that you people are seeing and learning and listening and reading and doing all these things, understand this. It's something that is coming from inside. I see my love. Yes, I feel you too. I feel you too. I feel you too. So do not expect another person to make you happy. Put that bad habit away. Leave your wife alone. Leave your husband alone. Leave your children, your employee, your colleague, your friend, your enemy alone. They are not responsible for your happiness. They are not. Apana muna kaiswa pano pasi. Kunzi iyonda kukwisa pano pa earth, your job is to make Zuva happy. It's not fair. It's unrealistic and it's stupid. So throw away that attitude. Happiness is a pre-installed something that you have to find inside you and polish it and share it. The minute you bring it out, it will come back. If you share negativity, it will come back. If you speak bad words, they will come back. Imagine if you said hello and happy to everyone. Sometimes we choose to ignore or not share happiness because we'll be like, we fear rejection. If I'm happy with this person, if and they don't like me, you know that attitude? Ndikafarisisa nevana ava, or I'm a happy person, they will think that I want to be with them, or we have that thing of, it's natural, it's called fear of rejection. Get that thing out of your head. Let me tell you something for free. It doesn't matter what kind of a group you are approaching. Mamuka say, no one is going to throw a stone at you, and they will listen to whatever next words that you're going to bring out. That you gave out is what you're going to get. That's what's coming your way. That's what's going to come back. That's what you're going to get. Wake up in the morning and greet people. Wake up as you talk to people, thank people. Simple things like thank you. How do I become a happy person? Learn to say thank you. Accept correction. Accept it. Listen, if someone throws shade at you, you don't have to fight back. If someone throws nonsense, I go tower, I go fabricate anyaya. You don't have to. You don't have to react. It's okay, Mufunge, you can. You don't have to react. Because the minute you are reacting and you're reacting negatively, you are speaking negativity and negativity will come back. So what do? You ignore. Or after vakutuka vakuza nezve mukati vataura nezve binzi yako, vataura nezve vataura kusina vataura nezve kwavasina kuswera. You look at them and say, thank you. Imagine, muna akubikira doti, adotapa. And you say, hey, wachabasa. And then you ignore, and then you move on. It's amazing how these two stories, the choices you make, are going to come back. And they actually make sense. Think about it. The whole day, your feelings are important. What you say to yourself in the morning, it's very important how you're going to carry out your day. Sometimes I literally pray, God, I wish someone wouldn't. I wish they wouldn't. Remove these people out of my path. I will kick them. I will kick your children. God, make them forget about me or something. Can they just not say anything about me? Can they just give me peace? God, I will kick your kids. I will. Mari, please. You have literally attracted someone talking some bullshit in your life. If you declare to yourself every morning, you are strong, you are happy, nothing pisses you off, and everything that is bad is beneath you, you are better. Believe me, you become a happy person. Not kuti, when my husband stops cheating, I'll be happy. When my boyfriend stops asking that girl out, I'll be happy. Happiness is not external. What happens externally are messages or reflections of what's happening inside you. So if you decide that you're happy inside you and you do happy things for you inside you, you're going to get happiness back. It's always like that. Sometimes you choose to be happy and be okay and be okay and be okay. Then something just comes from nowhere. Picture it as a test. Hansi, Evelyn, I love her, Zua. I love her, Zua. My own opinion, I think she lives two lives. Luckily, I love both. You don't just have to step on her toes only. Otherwise, she's good. Listen, everyone has 2 lives. Trust me. I have 2 lives. I'm not here to play saint and everything. Everyone has 2 lives, 3 lives if you want, 4 lives if you're that energetic. Everyone has sides. Everyone has sides. Understand this. Okay? It's the side that you choose to feed that people entertain. Munhu wese ane hasha. You can't go to another kadzano zviti indine short temper. Munozviziva indine temper. Indine short temper. Let me tell you something. Imi vanhu vane short temper imi. Mese vakadzi nevarume. Imi vanhu vane short temper imi. Let me tell you something for free. Everyone has a temper. Everyone has a temper. It is your inability to manage it that makes you have a short temper. Inotori weakness. Inini ndikadya magwavha panapa kana kuti ndikadya masweet steak panapa ndikati running stomach. I have the ability to control my valves. Kusvika ndasvika ku toilet and I let manyoka go. Right? The ability of me controlling my body. Kusvika ndasvika pachemba ndodai. So why is it ukanzwa weight iwewe auiite immediately? Why? Ukana wakamira papa ukanzwa weight iwewe izvezvi kana ukanzwa dodi haungoti okay here. Why? Think about it. Why? Because you know kuti unozonzi unopenga. You know kuti this is public indecency. You know kuti socially this is not acceptable. And you want to be part of society. We are born with wanting to be part of this large group of people. So you take yourself to a toilet and then you pee. It's the same thing with temper. Why is it that you cannot control your temper? Why? It's a weakness. Unaosiyana nemunhu azviwetera. Munhu akangofunga kuti aweta akati chororo wete yake papa. Zvakangofanana newe. Munhu wese anotsamwiswa. Understand this? Munhu wese anotsamwiswa. But you don't have the power to control it. This is why you say you have a short temper. It is not cute. Tinotamba tichibloga maArabha. It is not cute to have a short temper. Trust me. There's nothing nice about having a short temper. Like a lot of people say, it's a weakness that you should hide. It's a autofaniri kutombofara nezvinhu zvakadaro kana kutombotaurira vanhu zvinhu zvakadaro zvafanira kuti ini ndazvidhotera manje ini ndazvidhotera kumama. You don't say that. You don't say that. Why is it that you want to spread here kuti indakapenga hai hasha ndiri pamperi ndine hasha dzisingaiti zvinotonyadzisa. And this thing of when munyama was the fucked up part is when your partner decides to tolerate or decides to live with it. Kuti ukata hasha ukaduka, then your partner finds a way to maneuver out of it and then just leaves it alone like that. Ndo ma problems anozonetsa mumba. Ndo vanhu vaya vanorwa. Ndo vanhu vaya they just shut down and just say wangu anopenga. That's it. So they suppress whatever it is that you cause with your anger. Ndo vanozotanga kurwa vaya. Ndo vanozotanga kungopenga snaki. Because you are allowing it to happen. When you realize that your partner has got temper issues, well, don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. Hey, unganopenga. Kana takapenga unganopenga. Baby unopenga. Vavai vachihera. It's a weakness. Inotonyadzisa. Ndikakunzwai muchiti kune wangu chera changu chera vakapenga vanobva vazvivachera wangu ano baby sekuti ukatanga kupopota vantu zati maiwe do not encourage things like that, because if you notice chinoitika kuti munhu ukaramba uchimuencourage a certain habit it grows. And the funny thing is it chows you the person ari kuentertain izvozvizvi. Hanzi na condoning bad behavior. Yes. Kana munhu wako achitoziva kuti anzi ane short temper, help him get the short temper out, because chinotori chirwere chakatopenga. Handinzi vamweni vanondondiziva vanondonditya. Yes, vanondonditya inini ndonzani ndonzi chira vanondonditya. handiti wangu enini. She doesn't even try. How many of you people do that? And but we've been they praise themselves for being unpleasant people. It's not a strength, it's a weakness. Because people avoid people like you. They will entertain you if they need something from you. But in most cases, people avoid people like you. Right? Kazembe unopenga handinzwaro. It's a nice sight. It's a pretty sight to look at. But when you have a fierce character, people fear you. They'll come and like your pictures. Have you noticed when one has a strong personality, get a lot of praise? Have you noticed? They get a lot of, for some weird reason, they get a lot of praise. It's not pride. Pride is another thing. Pride is when you think you're better than other people. Pachako, yes, to a certain extent it's pride, but then you are invincible. And because people are allowing it to happen, it must be correct. Like I said, the way I shall hear. Kuti murumo wako akaramba shingo entertainer changu muera wangu vaje mukadzi wangu anopenga. For some reason it sounds like it's okay. Whatever you're saying is okay. Do you understand? Like whatever you're doing is okay because someone is acknowledging it. That is not pride. That is a weakness. Because you then become dependent on that. And whenever you don't receive praise, you come back with some foot. So watch yourself and watch what you say about yourself. Because I don't take shit. I don't take nonsense. Don't fuck with me. You're showing me that you're not to be fucked with. So I wouldn't be myself around you. The power of the tongue. If you say to people you are an angry person, and all that jazz, people avoid you because that's what you're saying, the power of the tongue. And I don't take shit. You are saying it out there. It's coming back to you. And you wonder why nothing good ever happens to you. You wonder. But if you come and declare, I'm a happy person. I love people. I love you. I love you. I'm a strong person. I'm not sick. I'm healthy. You declare, you tell your body what to do. If you can tell people what to do, you can tell companies what to do, you can tell your children what to do, why can't you tell your body what to do? It still belongs to you. It is you. Your voice is coming from your body. My voice box says, it's my body. All these actions that I'm doing, it's my body. If you can tell people what to do, why can you not tell your body what to do? You can tell your body, don't get sick. You can tell your body, you are not sick, get up. Hey, headache, you're not sick, get up. Skin, you are nice, get up. You can do that. And if you keep doing that, it will be. So shall it be. What will stop it from becoming? You talk, I'm not broke. And this is murombo. And the tamburini, and this kutambura. No. Hey, azotambura, azowa, manja, passes na maria, magaro, azowa. If you tell and declare it with your mind and your mouth, and you say, I'm not poor, and the tamburi in him, and the tamburi in him, and the tamburi. Hapana maria, but and the tamburi in him. Those who follow good as well, so we are telling you intimidation. Yes. Instead of intimidating people, intimidate fear, your fear, and the tamburi in him. I am not hungry. I am not poor. I'm not alone. And if in Dega, I can love, and I have a love, and I will love someone. I have so much love to give. I can't find that person. I cannot find that person. I can't find that person to love right now, but they are there, and they're very cool. You have love. You are born with pre-installed love. You are born with pre-installed happiness. It's there. It's just waiting for you to express it. Check. But a lot of us, we shield ourselves and protect ourselves and our hearts, we are these strong personalities. People who want to love us are afraid of that. She's got a big head. She's too strong. She's got a personality that's too strong. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. You know, and you're watching. She's too strong. She's too intimidating. So people, if that's very repelling to people that want to love you, even in Warume, inini Jerry unemkadzi inini. So you say all these things. I can't find the girl to marry. You know, women, the funny thing is this. People want to point out and say, women are women are. Do you know that there are men with the same struggles? It's not only women that have got a struggle finding a significant other. Auntie nice now, thank you. But did you know that there are some men that even feel the pressure I want to marry someone. I want to marry someone. And the minute they can't find someone to marry, it becomes a worry. The same way you say, oh my God, I'm becoming of age. I'm becoming of age. Why was Namurumi? Say as Nakurova. There are men that have got the same fears as well. I haven't found someone to marry. Ush is too strong, too big-headed. Ush overspent. Maya no guara. We are never Nawakawantisa. We are no pinda. This one has got too many stories. Chichi. They have the same fears, though. Don't want to marry the wrong person. Did you know that? And a lot of people don't talk about that. I want to see my likes up if you people agree with me. Very common roommate that actually have a problem. I want to marry someone. I really want a significant other. But it's not easy just walking up to a girl and say, let's get married. No, it's not easy. Now, his life and his children and his zinza are going to be represented by this woman. So he has to be very careful on who to marry. He has to be very careful on who to marry. But a lot of that, inflated egos. A lot of us have got serious inflated egos. You repel people. You don't understand why is it? And I see people don't like me. I don't know why they don't like me. That ego. You see that? That's why they don't like you. Because you are an unpleasant person. I made a video. One of my first videos about 3 years ago was check yourself, check your attitude. You know when you're being a nice person, and you know when you're being a bad person. We all know this. For some reason, it's nice to be nasty around people that entertain it. Have you noticed? It's nice. And then they stroke your ego and you become this unpleasant person. Whereby you think you're better than other people, or other people's opinions don't matter. What you know is what you know, and that's it. You're not open for suggestions. You're not. It's just you and you alone. Auntie, what are you drinking? I'm drinking tea. I'm always drinking these teas. This is mint and rooibos and garlic and ginger and lemon and honey. Nemvura. I'm always drinking. I'm always drinking water all the time. Right, and I'll tell you why I drink this water. But anyway, let's go. I think this is why my skin is very nice. I won't lie. I have a good skin. I have a very beautiful skin. I do, and I think it's also because of I always hydrate myself. I drink a lot of water. Back to filling station. If you decide to be a happy person, you're not doing it to impress people or to be okay with people, or to be accepted by a person. You are doing your duty because you were born happy. Human beings are born happy. Human beings are born healthy. They have that pre-installed thing. Human beings can differentiate what's wrong and what's right for them. So human beings have power to create. If you create in the name of happiness, happy things happen. Why is it that we do not trust ourselves with our choices? We can make choices for other people. You can make choices for your children. You can make choices for your husband, but you can't make choices for yourself. You want to go to a doctor to make a choice for you, for your health. Say, I like you, Zuva. You have lovely skin. Please help me with mine. Okay, you can just inbox me and I'll see what's up. But remember, good skin also comes from a good diet. And the mafuta anchakuza nasi kuti zora mafuta aya kuti skin yako inake. No. A good skin comes from within. This is why I say there's so much power within. A good skin comes from a good diet. And a good diet comes from the choices you make. If you choose to have you can choose to have a good diet. Let's talk about your skin. You can choose to have a good diet. Right? You can choose to eat that potato, that fresh chip, or you can choose to eat that apple. So the choices you make are the result of who you are today. So if you have a bad skin, it's the result of what you chose. Like the result of past choices. Some will say, it's not my fault. Wanting a bad skin, eczema and everything. Listen, baby. A good skin comes from inside your blood. A skin, my problems, I'm getting a skin up, is a symptom of what's happening inside. It's not that your skin is a mirror of what's happening inside. If I radiate and I take care of my body, you'll see it through my skin. What is that? Okay, mopo is a completely different thing. I'm talking about my pimples. My pimples. What is that? I don't have money. I don't know. A lot of people think that I have money. I don't have money. I don't. If you come here and see my life, you will see, okay, what the hell? I don't. People think that I've got so much money. I don't. People that know me will testify. And I know they're watching. They will testify. But in the why? Listen, diet is everything. Rather than Tore Mario and take a good food, then take a man, Tore man, take a do, Tore Mari, the battery, I choose to use my money to buy a good diet. And I eat a good diet. Hence, I have a good skin. You cannot put my bones, machichi, and uchijiga sugar, uchijiga chocolate, uchijiga makota, uchijiga magwenya, uchijiga mashwamshwa majigiz, uchimadoro sebenzi, and you don't detox. That's sabotaging yourself. You're sabotaging yourself. So, yes, it's not like you went out looking for a bad skin, but what you do to your body is your responsibility. So if you know that my sweetie, my chocolates, smoking, drinking, this is bad for your skin, don't do it. It's that simple. If you decide to do it, balance it and detox it. Dark chocolate is good for your mood. Yay, that's bullshit. Ganda, Reching Jing. You should write books because as an asbanda. I'm not a good writer. I'm a good speaker. So I'm looking to start motivational speaking. We hold down seminars. We bring out a group of influential people that people look up to. Your best celebrities. Okay, my celebrity alone is under mari. Satina mari. So this is a pro bono. We bring out your best celebrities and the likes of Shorai. She's a very motivational speaker. The likes of Auntie Jenny, the likes of Olinda, the likes of who else? Who else is a motivational speaker? I can start to write them down. We can have a very progressive Friday morning satava. If you guys were to watch a show of motivational speakers that will just give you morning glory every morning, who would you like to watch? I'll write it in there. Umumu is makers. Pani atopinda. Earlier on, Clive, up and down. I'm more put the good people. Okay. So I'm going to write down the names. Tell me who you would like to see. Imagine if you're to go to a gala of celebrities. Because pa Facebook. Not political. So this Ivan Mawarire guy, I hope he doesn't come with politics. I hope he's also a motivational speaker like Ben Carson. Anzivusi Tembe Kayo. Loveness. Obvious. Loveness is on the top of my list. Then there's Shorai. Then there's Auntie Jenny. And then there's Olinda. Who else? Summers Apinda. Now, I'm looking to start this, okay? We have a gala. Even if it's not in one, because these people are all over the world. So it will be a bit logistics such as but let's say again, I'm always traveling the world. When I'm in America, I gather up summers, and then we have my Chisamba. And then when I'm in the UK, usually I go to America 2 weeks. I do 2 weeks for to go UK. When I'm in America, I gather up when we go America, we have this big talk. And then motivational talking, not crashing other people's spirits and all. When I'm in the UK, when I'm in Europe, we do that when I'm in Europe. When I'm in South Africa, there are people. When I'm in Zimbabwe, there are people. Anzi Mie Tani. Yeah, we're friends with Mie Tani. Anzi Mawere. Melissa. How do I say this name? Melissa Budding or Melissa Bading? Okay. Because what I can say is what I can say. Anzi Tatelicious. You forgot yourself. My Titi. Handini ndini hostel. Zuva havane. Tate, yes. Tate ndatomnyora, Tatelicious ndamnyora, Madam Boss. Okay. All these people, I've watched them before. Olinda ndamunyora. Azuva. Handini hostel. But wouldn't it be nice, even if it's not like a thing that I would have to go to the UK, we can have a channel, a page, where all these celebrities are admins. Except these celebrities. They go on their live, they say what they say, and then they get out. So it's a page, because pane vamwe vanhu vanoti inini hangu handifariri Vusi ndofarira Mie. So we can't have Mie followers and Vusi followers in the same pot. They'll start fighting. But if it's just your celebrities, Gushungo. Okay, Mama, if I miss the words in chat zokera pa live, you know. Ndotanga kuverenga master mi Chrissy Dambudzo. Hanzi me Chrissy Dambudzo. A lot of people will believe in themselves. Is it women only? No, it's not women only. Men as well. I want to start this thing. It's a lounge, but it's a lounge of celebrities only. It's like saying, watching Big Brother. That way, these people come in and they advertise their brands. If Auntie Jane wants to come in here and start talking about what Auntie Jane does, tomorrow whoever is listening is going to go to Auntie Jane's lounge. Then they're going to talk. If Mantla comes here, he talks about it. He talks whatever he wants to talk. Tomorrow people are going to follow Mantla. So it's like one giant room where people come and take. But it's also a giant room where people come and put. Now imagine talking to motivational people, one after the other. You don't have to type them, all of them. But they're on one page. We can even have a debate or what desk, yes. Yes. That wouldn't. Sorry guys, number important she because I'm busy trying to block the Arabs. Anzi, what's your profession, Zua? If you don't mind my saying. Alright, I'm a fashion buyer, darling. It's just a job. It's not my career. This is my career. This is my career. Mantla, Danyora Mantla Udara. Olinda, Danyora Olinda Udara. We miss Dr. Amai. Dr. Amai and the Dr. Amai Mutara Grace. Yes, it's like I like you are good with your words, Bushle. It's like a mental box. It's like a think tank. Think about it. If we have a think tank, like a mental box, full of motivational speakers, chatting. Apana, my friend, come and watch. That's it. And the Olinda na Timothy. Olinda na Mior. Timothy. Pana Doctor, stop it. I doubt. And hello, dear. Imran. Yes. Batanga man, right? Blocked. What language are you mixing with? I speak Shona. Are you Zimbabwean, friend? Kingsley Regan. Let me try and add some people. Oh my God. Oh, these are Arabs. I don't want to block one, not Arab names. So. But anyway, Security Timothy Hogo. And Divazi. Security Timothy. I'm going to send him a friend request. Anyway, so guys, we were talking about happiness. Bachango joiner. I'm sorry, guys. I have nothing against people's religion or anything, but I don't want prophets. Please. You know, with prophets doubt Dewa. Yes. Prophets have the power to overtake people. And wakawana resistance, panozita chongo, chisnabas. I'm trying to be positive. I have nothing against them. I just don't roll with them. Hello, Secretary Timothy. Timothy, cute. I know Secretary Timothy Wogo. Secretary Timothy. Yes, listen. Secretary Timothy will be a distraction. Secretary Timothy, if you were to come, I'm saying I'm trying to design a brain box page, a think tank page, Uncle Jade, of influential people on Facebook. People that are able to influence and are full of motivational speaking. Someone suggested that I write a book. I said I can't write books, but I can do motivational speaking. And I'm trying to get all the Facebook celebrities known for their motivational speaking and for their encouraging words to be on one page. So I have Vusi, I have Loveness, I have Shurai, I have Auntie Jane, I have Olinda, I have my Swanda, I have Mia Tani, I have Mawere, I have Melissa Budding, I have Tatalicious, I have my Titi, Madam Boss, Kushungo, Security Timothy Woko, Doubt Dewa. This is how your name came up. Oh yeah, Mike Samba, Daniela Mike Samba. Where is Mike Samba? I saw that name, I thought I wrote it. To have a page, right? And you admin on that page. Or you don't have to say, whenever you feel like talking to people will just open that page and they'll listen to you. That's it. And it's a good thing because once you are there, you are swimming with the big fish and you're going to be bigger and you learn bigger. And you whoever wants to listen to you goes to your page. But there are people that listen to me that don't know you. And there are people that listen to Auntie Jenny that don't know me at time. Do you get it? But if we're in one giant avenue where it's full of all these powerful people, it's then easy for someone to say, Nengi was talking about this yesterday, and then now today this other person got in. They're saying the same thing, but then you can use the power of deduction to take whatever you need out. Do you get it? It's like a big power bank, right? And we'll call the page power bank. Let me write it down right there. We'll call the page power bank. It's just celebrities. I don't want no prophets. Tariro from Star FM. Okay. And one thing I know for sure is that these motivational speakers do not have a pull me down syndrome. They don't have that pull down syndrome. If you notice that successful, because I would like to think of them as successful people. A successful person is the person who has an ongoing realization of a worthy goal. Successful people have an pull me down syndrome. And the ruby in. If they see something, even though they don't agree with it or they don't understand it, they give positive attitude towards it so that they understand it some more. She'll say it's a good idea. Call them all. When I shall tell when I say, Call Uncle Jade. Wabvunza tikufunga kuita page yakanzi Power Bank where all celebrities only. They have to have serious influence on people. I'm talking about people with lots of followers. Kweta tunayo 220 wako vanokufarira singaiti and you think you can come. No. If I say Uncle Jade right now, half of, if not 90% of the people that are watching this know him. That's what I'm trying to talk about. They should have power like that. I don't want to say people with specific amount of followers and but munane power soka akangotaurwa saraki hapana vanhu vesana. So I know it's easy to find celebrities, very easy to find celebrities like this. Nandakanga not sekuru Timothy Wogo. You know when they say Sekuru Timothy Wogo, I don't know why they call you Sekuru. You're too cute to be called Sekuru. But anyway, let me not disrespect you. I'm going to call you Sekuru, but I would rather call you Honey. Can I say bear? Because you look like a bear, you don't look like a Sekuru at all. Okay? Anyway. So yeah, that's my idea. I've said it. This page torwa. Okay. Hanzi, are you from Nigeria? I love your English. I'm from Zimbabwe, my friend. Hanzi, which Gushungo is this? Not Robert Handiti. Ndaona mnanyora kuti Gushungo skandanyora kuti Gushungo. Oh, Kudachamisa. Kudachamisa, I would like to think of him as a person with like serious humor. He's an acquired taste. Like me. I'm an acquired taste. I'm not easy to love. You really have to listen to me and listen to me and listen to me and say, okay, I'll follow this person. Same thing with Kuda. Same thing with Mantla. They are acquired taste. Panama automatic entry on my automatic entries. They don't have a special... You're laughing, but I'm telling the truth. They don't have a special demon that goes around with them, or they don't have a special weakness that people always want to... There are people that are acquired tastes, but they make an impact. People like Zua. People like Mantla, people like Shurai. You have to like them. They have to be likable people for you to follow them. If we get a person like Auntie Jenny, even if you don't like Auntie Jenny, you just follow because you know she's an informative person. Let me follow. My automatic aya. And when I loveness, they are acquired tastes as well. They're just like me. Auntie Jenny, my chisamba. Do you know? Yes. Auntie Jenny's and my chisambas. Yes. My automatic entry. When Uncle Jade, my automatic entry, because that's what they represent. Gonyet na Magi. Gonyet na Magi, they're motivational speakers. I didn't know this. Let me write them down. Those are try to talk. I know they're like actresses and comedians. They do little skits and stuff. I didn't know they are motivational speakers. Really, I didn't know. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh, I love Zimbabwe. Okay, guy, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about our think tank, our power bank. Linda, Wachangoti Anzi Arab Wapiso. Okay, let me delete comment. Oh, I'm supposed to say blog. Hello, one father, welcome back. Linda Ma Sarira. Alright. A boss lady, Tapera, add me to help run the group. Okay. Lady boss. So my celeb will just do the talking. Isu teach blogger wanonet. Yes, if we have a group, you need police. So we're going to hire security. Anyway, guys, it's 7:30. Yeah, 7:30. And a chofer. Vana 3 and a chofer. And a chofer. So, word of advice. Final word of advice. Way Tangati Chitaura. I'm serious. Yes, I wrote you down. Boss Lady Tapera. Yes, I wrote you down. Here. The name is here. Tangati Chitaura nezvenyaya happiness. Nekunyora manoise makers. You know what? Panel security. Security, don't worry. Chato chaga panel run to Zikanot security. Maita basa mofela. Listen, I'm not here. Listen, vanwa vaka. Vantu kudakusa ma group iri anditi. And this kuda ma entertainers. Jogumena mu entertaining. Unless this entertainer is a good motivational speaker, because the group is about motivational speaking. I ask you that my skits show up and up. She's not going to be wearing a Dudzai uniform. Here, she is just here to do a pro bono, motivational outside her craziness. She steps out to the side of her craziness and speak to people's souls and speak to people's hearts. And then whoever doesn't know Lady Boss, one of her followers. And new followers and new, she can build her brand and whatever. Because I believe something. All these people that are doing something on Facebook and all, they have that extra gift that they want to give people. But I honestly believe that it's a gift that they owe to people because it's their duty to give that gift, that motivational speaking. They are great because of the positive energy that they have inside them. They are great because they are operating on a frequency that attracts positivity. Let me tell these are ordinary people, but they are operating on a frequency that is higher than the next person. This is why this person is more famous than this person. And so my pens are not so pa Facebook over hey, this person is a celebrity. Facebook, yes. Look at a person like Chero, let's just say the most hated person right now. Think about it. The most hated influential person right now, Donald Trump, Grace Mugabe. These people just didn't wake up and sit on that throne. They were operating on a frequency that got them there, that got them to say the right words, to do the right actions, and it gave them that much power. It's the same thing with the Rubio, with Kudacha Misa, with Linda Masarira, with Dewa. They are operating there. Now these ones are on our level. They are operating on a frequency that gets them to pass out a message and a lot of people hear them. They are operating on a frequency that gives them enough power that when they say something, when they say something, someone hears them. Do you understand? No. Let me tell you something about these Arabs. Caroline, I'll tell you about it. But what I'm trying to say is that, so these people, Saka, you can be an entertainer, you can be a soccer player, and you've got a lot of fans. But if you've got nothing to give them for their soul, if you've got nothing to feed their souls with, they'll only like you for Bora and that's it. But people should like you for something else that you can do. Something else that you can do besides what they know you for. Do you get it? Now, Caroline, let me tell you why I'm blocking these Arabs. My Arab, and here's the story about Arabs, why I always block them. My Arab, and a huge following like this, right? They hack into the account, or they take my profile. They literally create a new Facebook profile that's written Zuwa Habane, and they take all my pictures and all my videos, and they load them on that page. And then so they take picture your beans, not my beans, but someone with a complexion somewhat like mine, and then they post it on those pages or to those individuals, and then they start saying, if you want me to show you, I won't show my face, but if you want me to show you my punani and I'll play with it a little bit, send me money to this account. Send me money to this account. So they start getting money using my life. Do you understand? So they will download my live videos. They will download my videos on Twitter. They will download my pictures and everything. Then they put them on a brand new profile. And then they live their lives like that. So they get paid. Nancy, a lot of us need that. Oh, okay. Good morning, madam. Hello, Jimo. So this is why I don't entertain Arabs. A lot of girls, when they see Arabs, they entertain them and oh, do not entertain these people. Do not. We have nothing in common. We don't speak the same language. We don't like the same things. We don't fuck the same people. Why are you in my life? As Zimbabwean, I can relate to a Zimbabwean because I work for Zimbabweans. Want to consider myself as a worker for Zimbabweans. This is work. Oh, I've been online since 3. Where do you think the data is coming from? Who do you think paid for it? I'm tired, but I'm busy saying something motivational. Where do you think it's coming from? Since yesterday. But I'm hungry, and I'm here. Why do you think I'm doing this? Why do you think I'm here talking about happiness comes from inside? You cannot expect another person to make you happy, even your spouse and all. You should bring happiness to the relationship. You should come into the relationship happy. Some of you come empty-handed. Some of you come crippled. Some of you come broken out of other relationships, or come from your lives broken and expecting to get married so that they can get rid of their unhappiness. They marry so that they can be happy, which is a bad thing and a bad move. You don't marry someone to be happy. You are happy, so you marry a happy person. Do you understand the difference? Anzi, it's fetish to teach. It's a fetish to teach them. Yes, I have a fetish and I would like to consider it as a calling. Because I know good and well. I know. The 3 hours that I've spent online, I've helped someone. I know. And here's how I can prove it. If I said something that is helpful in your life right now, can you just give me some love? Let me see hearts. Let me see hearts. Because I know. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just on my phone talking to you. That's it. That's it. So I know that I'm giving love and I'm teaching someone. I want to see my likes and my hearts just for a little bit. I just want to see them flying over my screen like this because it gives me energy. I'm tired and I'm weak and I'm about to log off. But then, oh, thank you. Yeah. So this is how I know that what I'm doing is right. Now imagine if I was on a page with all these people that we were talking about, with all these people. Imagine that page you would visit it every day. Such that they can do like even 15 minutes each every morning or every evening to just give you something. If they give you that thing is what's making them successful. Now imagine you're constantly feeding yourself or surrounding yourself with people that have got a positive energy. You will become like them. Do you understand? Do you understand where I'm going with this? So if you have a page that is full of positivity and you visit it every single day, and all these favorite celebrities of yours are saying things, these are people with lives and they've got something else to do. They've got. Hey, Papi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh. All right. Thank you. Can you believe this husband? He brought me tea. Which one is this? Energizer. He brought me energizing tea because he knows I need energy. You're smelling nice. Oh, you just took a shower. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's really nice. Is it that new thing? Nice. Yeah, you should use that every day. And it's got mint leaves in it. Did you put sugar on?
Sugar. I need to get honey.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Where's the MacBook? Oh,
it's right there. It's plugged in. Hold on.
Yeah.
Plus, you gotta be somewhere early.
Thank you. Breakfast?
I'll make it.
Okay, we're making something to eat.
Are you making something? Okay, include me, but don't put bacon, please.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I can't put it no more. Are you gonna come back or should I close the door?
Yeah, I need my shoes.
What, the Levi's? Those are not Levi's.
Nah. Okay.
Thank you, baby. Oh, can you believe this guy? He knows. Dashifari Razuva, have a good day. Thank you. He knows that I'm always hydrating. Can you see? I was drinking this, now I'm drinking. It's the same thing if you can look. He knows. There's tea and then there's mint leaves and stuff. He knows I'm always hydrating. There's always water next to me. Thank you. Love. I feel bad. I usually wake up before him. Seriously, I wake up before him and I prepare and stuff. But I've been up since 3. So, wait. You going means you're taking the router with you.
Yeah.
And if you take the router with you, I won't be able to. Baby.
Have a commercial break for 8 hours.
Did you hear this guy? Hans have a commercial break for 8 hours. Hans have a commercial break for 8 hours. I feel bad, because I always wake up in the morning and I prepare him. And this morning he just woke up and he made me tea. And I'm supposed to be preparing him. Guys, I have to go. Word of the day. I'm going to repeat. I like repeating myself, especially when I'm saying interesting things. You get in a relationship happy. Your man is not responsible for your happiness. So don't come here and say, I'm unhappy because he comes home late. I'm unhappy because he doesn't have money. I'm unhappy because he has a short temper. He has a girlfriend. I'm unhappy because he does. You get into a relationship happy. Yourself, you get into a relationship full. My better half. This is not my better half. I am my own self. He is his own self. Understand this? I must not get into this relationship half. Get this? I must be whole. Because I'm responsible for healing me. I'm responsible for the choice that I make. I'm responsible for where I am going to end up. I decide who I'm going to die with. It's you who decides all this for you. When the reason why you get married is because you share the same interests. But that doesn't mean that you lose half of yourself. They automatically want to surrender their power to the man. They want to surrender. Okay, ndiye akutaura zvakati saka handichadyi zvakati handichapfeki zvakati handichaiti zvakati because ndiye. So you literally hand over yourself, which is a sin on its own, because you are responsible for the whole of you. God put you to protect you. This is why you have the power to create. You have the power to make a family. You have the power to tell your gardener what to do. You have the power to run that company. You have the power to do all these things that you're using your power for. You're using it for external things. And you also have the power to control you. You have the power to control your health. You have the power to control you. But you are surrendering yourself because this is why they hurt you. They take advantage of you. This is why you hurt when they hurt. When they are not happy, you are not happy. When they are hungry, you are hungry. When they are unhappy, when they are unhealthy, you are unhappy and you are healthy. You have surrendered yourself. Chivi ichocho. Chivi. You are supposed to take care of you first. It's not selfishness. It is your duty. Why I say this? Why I say it's not selfishness, it's a duty. You cannot take care of another person when you are not strong enough, baby. You cannot take care of your wife when you are not strong enough, Iwewe. You cannot take care of your kids when you're not strong enough, Iwewe. You cannot be happy when you are not happy. You can't make another person happy when you are not happy, Iwewe. So when I say your responsibility is to be happy, you have to be happy so that you can make the next person happy. If you are happy, you are oozing with happiness. You are thinking happiness. You are spreading happiness. You get happiness back. There's never been a day that you express nothing but love and people threw tomatoes in your face. No. There's never been a day you come on Facebook and you say happy things and people block you. Why? Because positive energy is powerful. It can override negative energy like this. Negative energy, I say this, viewers are wonder saka vachangoti joiner. Negative energy is very loud and it's very fast. Oh, it's flamboyant. If negative energy was to have colors, It will be red, pink, blue, red, what. It's fast and it's, I lost my words. It's fast and it's loud. Why I say this is, before you reach ku stop sign uko, nyika yese yakukuziva. Ukiwata chimwe chinhu chiri bad pa Facebook, unopinda mu newspaper. Negative energy travels faster. Gossip travels faster. Hate travels faster. It's easy to hate someone. It's very easy to hate someone. Shade travels faster. A lot of bad things, bad news travels faster. Bad news, newspapers report more bad news than good news. And Museo can find a bad news or if there's something negative on the front page, that newspaper will sell faster. If there's a bad story that's happening right now, I didn't even know that the president's house called Blue Roof. I didn't. Until something negative happened, I started knowing there's a place called Blue Roof. I promise you, I'm not, and it's not that I'm uneducated or whatever. I'm not. I promise you, I didn't know that the president's house called Blue Roof. Only Harare residents know that. I grew up in Gweru. After Gweru, I came to South Africa. I never lived in Harare. So Blue Roof, that's not what I should say. Because negative energy travels faster and is loud. Positive energy, do something good. People will remember you for the bad things. Say something good, you are boring. So understand this, positive energy has power and you don't know it. If actually positive energy has power and you know it, you just refuse to acknowledge it. Realize the power that you have. Realize the power in you, my friends. You have the power to create your own circumstances. You have the power to change your own lives based on the decisions that you make. The way you are today, the way your life is designed today is based on the decisions that you made. Nobody put you in that job and said, nobody. Nobody who said, if you don't marry this man, I'm going to cut off your head. Nobody said, if you don't marry this woman. No, it is all you. You decided, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm keeping this child. Oh, I'm pregnant, I'm removing this child. All those were your decisions. So the way you are today is based on the decisions that you were yesterday or the decisions you made yesterday. Imagine you decide good things for you. Now you come out and you proclaim, I am healthy. I'm not poor and tamburini. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not an emotional wreck. I am strong. And imagine you tell this to yourself every single morning before you get out of bed. Before you go on WhatsApp, who left on the group. Before you go on Facebook, talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. You pray to God, you make a deal with God, you do whatever you do with that guy. Cool guy, very faithful and loyal, by the way. Very loyal guy. You ask for something, he gives it to you. It might not be now, but one thing I know for sure, that guy is never late. God is never late. I would like to think of him as a guy. I want to put him here to level with me so that I talk to him every day and understand him and I don't approach him with fear. Because he's my guy, he's my creator. We basically look alike. I know and I owe him the respect that he has. But when I speak to him, I'm like, so this is what happened. I speak to him like that. I think I know this guy. Let me block him. So when I speak to God, I speak to him like that. And after that, you speak to yourself. You speak to yourself. You tell yourself. It's important what you tell yourself. If you tell yourself that you're a failure, if you tell yourself that you're a victim, if you tell yourself that you're sick, my friends, you will be sick. You need to change and vibrate higher. Only you can tell yourself something and you believe it. Believe it or not. Sometimes you want to hear it from other people, but it's not their job. It's not their job to tell you you're beautiful. It's not their job to tell you you are nice, you are strong, and it's not. So the minute you don't receive it from people, you say people don't like you. You withdraw, you get depressed, you do this. It is not my responsibility to tell you that you're nice. It's not my responsibility to tell you that you're good, you are strong, you're what. It's your responsibility to show me what's inside you. So when I come out from me in the morning, I'm simply showing everyone what's happening inside me. And you misrepresent yourself, you mistranslate yourself. You are a good person, but then the things you do outside don't match what's happening inside. And a lot of people have got that weakness. A lot of people. They don't, and as a Jandiri, that's not who I am. They don't see me for who I am because you're not portraying who you are. If you are a happy person, be happy. If you're a sad person, don't do anything. Get back inside you and tell yourself, I am a happy person. I am designed to be happy. I was born with happy. Happy is a pre-installed feeling. You don't need external things to make you happy. External things are just reactions and reflections. But happiness is coming from here. You have to be happy here. So when you then come out, you're spreading happiness. That's what I'm saying, guys. And let me go on a blocking thing. Ndaka Bunza Facebook, there's nothing that we can do, you just have to block. Because they're just entitled people. You cannot, if your page is public, you can't control what comes on your page. Right. Ansina wantifadza. So true. Munhu forgets all the good you did for them. In the moment they feel you have done them wrong, they will never spread the good. Right now, there's probably someone in your life right now that will say bad things over good things, even though you did more good things than bad things. Negative energy is fast and it's loud. But here's the thing about positive energy, it always prevails. Funny enough. If she takes a chill pill, she lives a life, positive energy, the truth always comes out later. Just my pains, this is what. So what was that all about? So eventually it will come out. Baby, chichirukucha. I smell oil, burning oil. Please, no bacon for me, ne? Okay. So that message was meant for me. Thank you. Amen. You're most welcome, my darlings. Okay, DM Arab. Please stop it. Don't worry about Jada. So guys, this is just, I feel like taking off this week, really. This is just a message to those people that don't understand that you can make yourself happy. This is, I promise you, okay, I've told them. Like I said, Dambotaura Eleon, I don't know if I still have the same viewers because it's a brand new group of people because I've been talking since 3 a.m. What I was saying that for you to be happy, you do not need external forces to be happy. You do not need external validation to say, yes, now I'm happy. You are born with a pre-installed happiness and you are born with the ability to create. You can create your own world right now. The world that you are living on, you created it. The world that you're living on right now, you created it. So you can create a whole new scenario. Find a distraction, like I always say. Find a distraction. Start a book club. Join a tennis club, a sports club. Start a group. Jokes. Be a part of something. Represent something. You have to stand for something. Whatever is happening at church, volunteer. They're going to sweep that street tomorrow, volunteer. I'm talking to people who are trying to be happy. You need to be part of something. On the relationships and material, well, accessories to happiness. There are people who see cars and houses to be a sign of they see it to be a sign of success. I'm talking about people that worry about health, that are dying because I'm not healthy. I'm talking about people that are unhappy with all those cars and money. They are still unhappy. Those are the people that I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that have basically surrendered their happiness to their spouse. They've based their happiness on their spouse's actions, on their children's actions. They've based their happiness on the reactions they get from work. You know those people? Happiness is coming from inside. Hans, you have not answered me yet. What's your question? What's your question? Whilst I'm resting, what's your question? Happiness is always created by yourself. Maza, my friend, when I've knocked up a video, I'm trying to add you, but I can't add you because my sister enyo adzika neningiriki. Adzika ne my sister enyo adzikiswa ne buyera mabika kutaura kana nechiarabu. My sister enyo adzikiswa ne maaraba. I promise you, you know what? I'm not even going to let these people. Tikatoswera swara sechiblock. Nah. I'm not even going to let these people distract me. Happiness comes from within, not your motor issue. Wealth inopera. Here's the thing. You can't. Happiness cannot be bought. Cars can. So the minute the value is not the same, you shouldn't even be in the same sentence. A car will make you happy for that moment temporarily. But tomorrow that car will marry and all that jazz, you're not happy. It brings you problems. But if you've got a good health, you're constantly happy and appreciative of a good health. Most of the time that I was so convinced it would haunt me. Oh, it would haunt me. Or anything. No. I wasn't. I was perfect. I've never had a time that I looked sick, unless I was in denial. But there was never a time that I looked sick. But there was a time that I was so sure. Hey, I mean, may have been around there. The first time I had an HIV test, very interesting day. Miss Zimbabwe. I was 16 years old, I think 16 or 17. Zimbabwe, and then they did an HIV test first because we were campaigning on get tested. There's Miss Zimbabwe thing, the models and the whole Miss Zimbabwe trust fund and all. They were going get tested. We encourage people to get tested. School children, everybody get tested. So you can't talk about getting tested when you don't test yourself. Oh, you made the eggs just the way I like them. I thought you said you can't do this. When did you play that, baby? When did you play? It smells so good.
Enjoy.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. I can see. You made eggs and cheese for me. So they were like, you can't talk about AIDS when you don't get tested, right? So you need to get tested. I'm thinking, yeah. So we went and we got tested. But I was 16, so I kind of knew that, nah. And then years later, I just knew. I never worried because I wasn't even sexually active. When I contested for Miss Zimbabwe, I was very chill. Yes, believe it or not, I contested for Miss Zimbabwe. In 2003, I was crowned Miss Gwe. I'm not lying. 2003, I Form 4. Kumkoba 3 Gweru. And then I was crowned Miss Gweru. In 2003. Actually, a week before that, I was crowned Miss. No. a year before that, I was crowned Miss Mkoba 3. My first contest, I contested. I was thin like this. I contested for Miss Mkoba 3. And then I won. I was Miss Mkoba 3. Literally. Some Skook Malokshimiku. Beautiful people. I was crowned Miss Mkoba 3. And then a year later, I was crowned Miss Mkoba. 3 days later, I contested in Miss Mkoba 3 also. I wasn't anything. I wasn't top 10. I wasn't first princess. I was nothing. I promise you. Like how do you come from being Miss Mkoba 3, or Miss Mkoba 2, contesting for Miss Mkoba 3 as well? I was nothing. It was on a Friday. On Saturday, I went for Miss Gweru. It was in July. I went for Muswe show. You know the Dere show. On Saturday, I went for Miss Gweru. The Dere show. And just Dere show Gweru Tukari. All these people watching me, Christian, in Gweru Dere show, it's the same date and it's in July. Chando Chapera, is it July or August? The following day, after I contested for Miss Mkoba 3, I remember I won the year before. The following day, I went and then I contested for Miss Gweru. And I won. I promise you, 2003, Google it. You can see it, Google it, 2003, in July, but in July, but what day is it in July? Towards the end of July, was it 1 August, 31 July? Somewhere there, I contested for Miss Gweru 2003. You know why? Because I was tall, very, very tall, and then I was skinny, but I had a little bit of bum, and I just looked like a model. And people told me, you aren't a modeling, and then they got like swimwear, daywear, nightwear. I went for rehearsals, then I won. I won Miss Gweru, like literally. I'm Form 4, Pamkoba 3, and bah, I won Miss Gweru, just like that. And a year later, Miss Zimbabwe and Akuta. 2003, there was no Miss Zimbabwe. There was Phoebe. 2002, 2003, there was no Miss Zimbabwe because in Miss Zimbabwe team Yakajikamari, there was no contest. So my crown, I carried it over to 2004. So the whole of 2003 to the whole of 2004, ndavanenda ku Miss Zimbabwe kubulawayo. The year that, if you know a girl anonzi Osli Muringai, there's a girl anonzi Osli Muringai, I'm sure she's on Facebook. She married this guy with cricket song. So I don't know what her new surname is. That girl Paka winner Miss Zimbabwe. And I'm 16 years old, Reform 4, guys. And that was the first time I realized there's something inside me that is meant for people, not me, Chet. Hello, Hellas. I remember Urika Slender Paya. What happened? That was Sharash. Now my genetically modified foods are true to South Africa. I got a peace of mind in the Gakura. Plus, nothing when I'm digging shower. But anyway, that is the time that I discovered, I have a calling. I would say something and I would find there were like 23 contestants. There was another contestant, Precious Msasio. If she's watching, you remember, Precious Msasio. Miss Kwekwe. I would talk, but I would find myself talking and everyone is listening. Do you get that? Like, but when I start speaking to one person and the next girl listens, there was a time the whole group, including the chaperones, were listening to me talk at 16. So this is when I knew, okay, this is either the entertaining madness or this is a true calling. I ignored it. Miss Zimbabwe. Ndakaguma pa top 10. Ndakaguma pa top 10. And then life went on. But I want to talk about AIDS up. So when I got married, I had to get an HIV test for my child, for my firstborn. The last time I done an HIV test was when I was 16 years old. And I knew at 16, what the fuck. But then when I got the second one, unoziva, by then ndanda kuziva motivational talking because I used to do debates kuchikoro. I literally went inside my body and I said, Eds, if you are here, Buddha, I've been around suspicious people, very suspicious people. Get out. I am young. I am expecting a life. And I will not let you get in the way of this. Get out. I don't know if you're there. I've never been tested. I got tested. I'm waiting for my results. I'm going to get my results on Wednesday. Today is Sunday. Do you know the trauma of having kudara man vaimirira results ka? Vaimirira results kumirira results zvokuti vhiki rese inenge wakare. Before when I knew start center vesa. AIDS, get out if you're there. There was a time in my life I was convinced that I was having HIV. Not because I had water or anything. I just said, one in every 4. Shit! I lived my life like that. Literally. I lived my life like that, Kuti. I need more to. And then my characters actually do I told that make it worse. I remember my first. My characters didn't do that make it worse. Everybody knows this guy's got 10 girlfriends. How are you? Nazana lose weight. This is me from Friday. Wednesday. So on Sunday, I'm like, this guy, I can't put another name scanner. I don't want to say any names, but you Gweru people know what I'm talking about. You know that Gweru people are so small, you're going to sleep with everyone. And then, yeah, you know, you start thinking of stuff like that. And this is me. Just, oh my God, I have AIDS. I have AIDS. I have AIDS. So where my words we are going to do and the way I ignore cheta atombo just from that ignore the way ignore yo kana bebra kwa ka friend we anti that ignore the way ignore cheta. You know those people that are known in Gwerukuti kana chipisa no pisa ignore chat we all know them and ignore. And I don't even know how I found myself in a relationship like that, but I was there. Then I thought I need no guara. I have it. And it was I have it. I went inside. Anzi, you just want the world to open and fall. You just want the world to open and fall inside. Very sweet to give me BP. Not over the weekend. What are you guys talking about? I'm confused right now. Blocking session yet. So yeah, so like I'm saying, Kuti, I was scared. I was really scared. But then I decided to get inside my head, and I said, AIDS, if you are in here, I don't know if you're here or not. The last time I screamed for you was when I was 16 years old. Ndakura manje. If you are here, I need you to get out. You don't belong here. I didn't put you here. You got in here by accident. If you are in here, this is me talking to myself. I am expecting a child and I'm going to be someone's mother and I want to be healthy and strong to work for this child. And you making me sick, making me sleep, doing things to my body doesn't work for me. You have to go. I remember saying those words. I wasn't targeting flu or whatever, AIDS. But you were talking about results. Yeah, but then this is me waiting for the results. So I hadn't gotten my results back. So by the time I went, and then Wednesday came. It was on Sunday. On Wednesday came. Then I went, nekadumbukangu. Kumkoba 13. You know, there's this Kachi hospital. Clinic. Kumkoba 13. Nekadumbukangu. Short afro here. I got in there. Amanda, or they used to call me Amanda Rugara. Pin down. Then I got in there. Why have check up? What scare? You know, so when people are doing check up, oh no, you go there, you pee in a cup, you do this, you do this. I did the whole shebang, and then I went. She starts. No, that's the government. My results in so like a special paper that we keep in the safe. No, you can see who's in that book. So she's like, okay, what do you know about AIDS? Huh? What do you know about HIV? How do you prevent HIV? How do you get HIV? She literally wanted to find out my knowledge on this disease. I'm like, Antina, basa lesho kuti ndine AIDS kodwa na AIDS doctor. No. Achombonzwaro sisi. Remember, mangani? You need to know these things for your child that is in that stomach. You need to know these things because if you're not educated, an educated mother is a dangerous mother. Whether you have AIDS or not, you are a dangerous mother. Then we did the whole lecture thing. And then she asked me, you're so nervous. You're so nervous. You're so nervous. Why are you nervous? And I'm like, I've been around. And I've been with people that are so suspicious. I've been with the Gweru goals, Gweru. I've been there. Not necessarily that I was worrying, but I went out with someone who was going out with a lot of people. And they were not to the way more. She's like, so did you have unprotected sex with someone who's known for having unprotected sex? I said, no. It was protected, but I heard AIDS not in the name condom. His AIDS is so much and so powerful, it goes through the condom. That was my fear. This is me, I promise you. So it was protected. Yes, it was protected, but he wouldn't. And I heard that he can give you crabs, and he can give you, you know the drill. You know the drill. She's laughing along. She's holding. Here's the thing. And then she talked to me. What am I supposed to do? And then she put them upside down like this. So I'm like, why are they upside down? Why do you keep so? Me, I'm getting paranoid. I don't even know why I'm here. You're mocking me. Zvikandati wakaro wanyoro nemunhu anodana vasikana vakawanda achivanhu vanyoro. Is that what you're saying? Because zvanga singaenderani nebhuku iri. Remember, zvakanyorwa pane zvandikutaura hazvisi kuda kupinda. This is why she wanted me to be like a little study case or something. Did you have unprotected sex with someone who has several partners and practices unprotected sex? I'm like, I had sex with that person, but it was protected. Then she calmed down. That's how I knew, okay, there's a chance. So if you find out that you've got AIDS, you need to send live, papa, boom, in her face. Okay, if you find out that you've got AIDS, what are you going to do? And you got, I will kill myself. Because we don't like that attitude here. Like I told you, an educated mother is a dangerous mother. And an educated mother is a dangerous mother. She starts going off and on and on and on and on. 1 hour. Then she's like, Unaona, I don't even know why you're worried. Here. But what? My number, so non-reactive. Something like that. Ndakati rimwerere kuti Mwari. Sunday ndikuenda ku church. You know, this thing was apana to window period or anything. If I have it, I know it's there because it's been there. I did these things years ago. Have you ever suspected of yourself that you're sick and then you're told you're not sick? Especially when this is me in 2005. But I would like to believe that my brain and my heart also got inside me. And I told this disease that there's no place for you here. If you are here, you better bounce. Because I will wake up in the morning and I will not stop trying to get you out. So you better get out. You're not welcome here. Because I believe that a sickness is a demon. A sickness is something that you get. We all know. A sickness is something that you get. Yes, it was the best day of my life. It was the best day of my life. Cannot you pin up? Let me tell you something. Hello, Maria. Long time. Cannot you pin up? Kunopiwa my AIDS testing. You are humble as fuck. You are afraid, but you are humble as fuck. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Especially when you've been around. It's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. Trust me, it's not a pretty sight. I was humble. As fuck. I was humble. So I understand there's a lady on Twitter inbox, but I'm checking out the inbox and she's talking about, yeah, I'm getting my results. The AIDS and all that, and I'm freaking out because my son end up lab. Let me tell you something. Go inside your body, go inside your mind, and tell disease that you do not belong here. Tell disease that you do not belong here. Disease is an actual thing. Did you know that? It's not a coincidence or an accident or something that just happens to be here. No. If you can control what you eat, if you can control how you look, if you can control your children's life, if you can control your job, if you can control everything that is external, why are you not able to control your body? Who is responsible for your body? God didn't put you here with a helper. He put you here with a brain. The brain that knows that if I eat this, and I eat this, and I eat this, I'll be healthy. Inema, munu wesa noziva kuti ndikadya mahebs, ndodya nechichi, I'll be healthy. Knowledge that's just passed down, but it's your personal responsibility. Right? Now, why is it that you're putting your health in other people's hands? Why are you putting your health? Doctor is the last resort. Wambo tanganda kuzet kana ukata problem. Nambo kuzet kana ukata problem. You face your problem like this. You talk to it head on. Like the way you can, if you can raise your head, cannot pinch from panes mouse. Murma kwa ureo, unomira panes mouse wakati. Unomira pane girlfriend wakati. Ujiti ivapan. Get them out. Ukana mwana wakati boyfriend wasingadu unomira you to protect your own. It's the same way you should protect your system. It's the same way you should protect your body. Unomira, you look at sickness in the eyes, and you look at fear in the eyes, and you look at hate, you look at negative energy in the eyes, and say, get out. It works, Mfunge. It works. Kwanza, I remember you from the club doing drugs. If you do not apologize, because of Gunyeba, I remember you from the club smoking cigarettes and drinking beer like a crazy person. I understand. So I would like to believe that you ain't it's get your unimportant ass off my life. If you do not like what I'm talking about, log off as many kids wish. Get out, sit down, in the corner. If you do not apologize, I promise you I'm blocking you and you won't enjoy all this. Okay. People like you has got negative vibe, exactly. Like I told you, it's got negative. So are you seriously doing drugs? What drugs? Let me tell you something, I've done things. I'm here, I'm talking about AIDS and all that jazz. Yes. Why wouldn't I admit drugs? Really? At my age, there were not drugs in them. There were not drugs. Drugs like MSU ya fure, MSU ya kutaswa inoitesh. There were not drugs in Guru. Unless you want to say weed is a drug, maybe. But if you're not talking about sorry, Killjoy is a Killjoy. This guy. Let me think. Can you frame my window quiet? I'm frozen. You know why? I'm frozen. You know why? I just stood up there and I realized that my morning gone and I got a piece on the eye. I think last week. I got a piece on the eye. And there's this huge hole That's right on my butt. Leda kuri Swana the other day. This is my favorite gown. And then my husband said, no, leave it like that. It's God's window. So every time they can deport gone wrong, he says, which one? And he says, God's window. I know that it's this particular one. So I just completely forgot. I didn't remember. Completely forgot it. I'm live on Facebook. God's window. What? I'm trying to urge you there. Mom can say, yeah, guys, I'm tired. I'm trying to aid you when you were Christian. Yes. Let me show you what's going on. Let me send a picture of what's happening on my screen right now. I'm trying to aid you. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Can you see that each? It shows. So what did you sleep? I didn't. I'm not going to watch that music Australia. Then I couldn't sleep after that. Keep sending a request. But now I have to go. Angela, it says no answer. I'm trying to urge you. I didn't sleep. This is the face of a person who didn't sleep. I took a shower at 3 a.m. though. Since 3 a.m. you've been there. Yeah. There's someone who's supposed to receive a message from me. I don't know who it is. So wow, Andina, it's true. I'm not lying. Hello, Henriette. I'm not lying. I know that it's true. Actually, but then I woke up at 3 a.m. talking to my friend. At the same time, that Tuma guys, I just had a call. To talk to you. I want you guys to tell me if there's somebody who's unhappy. How do you? I've been trying to leave, but I can't because you won't leave. And Sisi is late. You are this late, oh man. Did you get him first? We are in the So I think you should wrap up and we get into our 8-hour commercial break. Shamar, in English, I'm going to fire to Garabana. Can I also talk about Basin? Live here, I'm going to keep it. And when I keep it, you can always go through it after that. I want to see how far I can go. Thanks for the words. You have motivated me today on taking care of me. Christian. You're welcome. And I'm glad. But this is something that you knew already. But it's our job to remind each other. This is something that you knew already. You know this. Rambachi by age, maybe we're not gonna quit. I know kids because in you're delayed match. Arabara. Okay, are you leaving?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. The truth of the matter is I have to go, not because I want to go. I don't want to go. But Murizwe data. End of bus. And he has to live with his modem. Okay. I love you too much. Thank you so much for staying up with me. Even Vuela is returned. Yeah, ndakwenda serious. Ndakwenda, guys. Do not forget to moisturize and hydrate. Okay? Do not forget to moisturize and hydrate. And remember, happiness is an inside thing. That hairstyle makes you look younger. Thank you. Alright, guys. Goodbye.